Which brings me to the featured terrorism attack for this fortnight. And I want to talk about the attack in Kashmir on February the 14th, in which 40 or 41 Indian soldiers were killed by a suicide bomber. And this has developed into a very worrisome scenario. You're probably aware that both Pakistan and India, in fact, do possess nuclear arms. The countries have gone to war since the split in 1947. Kashmir has always been a territory that has been divided between Pakistan and India. Neither side seems to agree on a border for the area. It is a primarily Muslim area. And this particular attack, on Valentine's Day of all days, led to a counterattack by the Indian Air Force, in which they claim to have killed 300 so-called militants in Pakistan. The Pakistanis have denied it. This is really very, very worrisome because of the state of tension between Pakistan and India. Prime Minister Modi is facing an election coming up this year. He has been very, very exuberant in his nationalist speeches of late. He has basically called the bombing that was carried out by the Indian Air Force a test run for something more serious. Pakistan, of course, has pledged to retaliate for Indian action on Pakistani soil. What it points to, though, is the fact that the Kashmiri situation has been unsettled for 75 years now. And it is incumbent upon Pakistan and India to figure out a way to resolve this. If not, there'll be more terrorism in Kashmir. There are attacks or planned attacks weekly in Kashmir by Islamist extremists, some of which are sponsored by Pakistan, some of which come from Pakistan. It unbelievably claimed that it has no sponsorship of terrorism in its country. We all know that's false. They've been sponsoring terrorism for a very long time, going back to the 1980s, when the United States enlisted Pakistan to help fight the Soviets in Afghanistan. So the situation in Kashmir appears to be, at least as of today, March the 5th, simmering on the back burner a little bit. But this is a very, very worrisome scenario. You have nationalism in India. You have Islamist extremism in Pakistan. You have Hindu extremism in India. This is a very dangerous mix. And I really hope that in the days and weeks to come, it'll die down a little bit, because the firepower and the weaponry that both sides have in India and Pakistan could lead to a very, very dangerous situation.